So in this video, we'll be finding the determinant of matrices. So let's start by 2 by 2. So the formula for 2 by 2, which applies to only 2 by 2. So this formula, A times D minus B times C, is only for 2 by 2. Is really simple. So you just cross multiply A times D and then minus is very important. Some people forget it, minus B times C. So like this. So let's just do these examples below us. So for matrix A, is going to be 3 times 5 minus yeah, don't forget that, minus 2 times 1, and this gives us the answer of 12. 15 minus 2. For B is going to be 3 times 0 minus 1 times 6, which will give us 0 minus 1 times 0 minus 6, so minus 6 here. Let me just clear this out. And for matrix C, it's going to be 0 times 5 minus 1 times 0, yeah, which is going to be 0. And for the last matrix for D is going to be 0 times 0 minus 0 times 0, which is also 0. So let's move on to 3 times 3 matrix, which is a bit more different. So to find the determinant of a 3 by 3 matrix, you have to remember the signs. So this is the signs that you have to remember, and you can choose any row or column. So the first step is to choose any row or column with the most zeros, as it will be more simpler to calculate. So let's choose the first row here, which is 3 1 0. So we start by writing 3 here, and we need to cancel out the first row and the first column. So let me just cancel this out, and then what are we left with is just give me a second here. Yeah, so we are left with minus 3 5 1 6. So let me just write this matrix here, minus 3 5 1 6, and then the next sign for the second number in the first row is minus. So do not forget this is a very common mistake. So it's going to be minus 1, and we need to cancel out the first row and the second column this time, since we are moving forward. So is this going to be now we are going to be left with 2506. So let me just write this here, 2506, then this, and the sign of the third element is plus. So plus, and we can see that the number is 0. So it's going to be 0, and then we write the matrix again. So let me just cancel the third column and the first row. So we are left with 2 minus 3 0 1, and you can notice that this entire thing is going to be 0, since this is 0. So that is the reason why we choose any column or row with the most zeros. So this entire thing is going to cancel out, and we're going to be left with this only these two first elements, and we just simplify this now. So it's going to be 3 open brackets minus 3 times 6, which is negative 18, minus 5 minus 1 open brackets again, 2 times 6 12, minus 5 times 0, which is 0, and now the final answer will be negative 81. So this is the method. You have to remember the signs, and choosing the column or row with the most zeros will ease your life here by just cancelling out, and this is the method. So let me just choose a different row or column and show you that it gives the same answer. So here we had chosen the second row, so it's going to be you have to remember the signs again. So this is the row, the signs for the second row. So it's going to be minus 2, and then we cancel out the first column and the second row. So we are left with 1016. So let me just do that and show you. 1016, and then is going to be plus, but here as you can see it is minus 3, so minus 3, and then we remove the second row and the second column, so 3006, and then the last coefficient is going to be minus 5, as it is minus here and 5 over there, and we just write again then. So cancelling this out, then 3101, and then we just simplify and get the same answer. So there is also a method on the calculator where you can type your matrix and find the determinant, and I'll make a short video on that to help you guys also, so you can recheck your answers. It's a very easy way, and you can make any silly mistakes by the signs or any multiplication mistake, so that helps you verify it. Or if your question is a MCQ, then you can just directly do it on the calculator. No need to show all the workings. But if you need to show the workings, then you can double check with the calculator. So I'll make that video soon, and I'll see you in the next one then. Thanks.